Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Horror Corner. I'm your host, Sean Patrick Urshan, and this week we are doing another subscriber contest entry. This is for Hey Internet Eric here and his 666 subscribers. Woe to you, all earth and sea, for the devil sends the beast with wrath, because he knows the time is short. Just had to do that. Hey Internet Eric here and his 666 subscribers contest entry. Of course, he's got a lot more than that now. I think he might even be over 700. But of course, just the fact that it's 666 subscribers. That's just awesome. Eric has 5 questions for us in order to win his huge box of goodies, which I'm amazed he's giving away all that stuff. But here we go. Number 1 is, how did you find Eric's channel? So the answer to that is, it was a good while ago, maybe even around 2 years ago. And it was on Queenie Todd's channel, believe it or not. It was a video where Queenie was showing off different YouTubers, different small YouTubers like myself and Eric and Bronco Juggalo and Dave Mackin and people like that. So I saw his video and it just happened to be on Halloween 5 and he crucified this movie. And I just thought it was a lot of fun, you know. I can find the humor in it, even though I actually like Halloween 5. But, you know, I see why some people don't, and he made some interesting points, you know, and I do understand why some people don't like it. But it was just hilarious seeing him just destroy the movie, and he gets all pissed off, and it was a lot of fun. That's how I first found Eric's channel. And he also asks, what do I like and what do I dislike about Eric's channel? So the first thing is, I really enjoy his honesty. He's not afraid to say a movie sucks if he doesn't like it, you know, and he'll explain exactly why it sucks and all the details of why it sucks, and he doesn't care if it's a movie that so many people love, you know, something that's beloved. I like the videos he does where he'll defend a movie that he loves and everyone else hates, and he calls it blah blah blah, you hate it, I don't. And that's the name of the series of videos that he does, and I really like that. Something I dislike, I mean, it's tough to say, you know, because I really enjoy his channel. There's not a heck of a lot that I don't like. If I had to pick one thing, it's that he doesn't like Halloween 5. You know, that's one thing I can think of. And that's about it. Other than that, you got a great channel. You have an awesome knowledge of the horror genre as well as movies in general. And I like that you're not just stuck on one genre too. You can talk about a drama, you can talk about a sci-fi movie, you can talk about a comedy. So I really enjoy that too. Number 2 is, what is a video you liked of Eric's and what is one that I disagree with Eric's opinion on? Now, one that I really enjoyed was The Prowler, 80s slasher classic. The Prowler from 1981, probably the most prominent year of 80s slashers, you know, when they were just everywhere, you know. It was a huge, I would say that was the height of the slasher boom, 1981, and The Prowler was in there in the mix. Now, I found that a lot of people don't seem to like it all that much. Looking back on it, I've seen a lot of YouTubers' videos where I say it's just alright, or they say it's got awesome kills, but it doesn't have a great story or great plot or great acting or anything. The Prowler is one of my absolute favorite slasher movies, so I would defend that to the death. I absolutely love The Prowler. I think it's amazing. It's one of my all-time favorite slasher movies, and you really enjoy it too, so I really enjoyed hearing that and hearing all your thoughts on it. One thing I disagreed with your opinion on, once again, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. I did really enjoy the video where you tore the shit out of it, but I like Halloween 5, you know? I don't care what people say about it, you know? I understand and I acknowledge that there are flaws in the film. Absolutely. But I feel that the good outweighs the bad, and I'll explain that a little bit later. Yeah. And number 3, the question is, what is one of the most loved movies that you don't like? Yeah, a movie that's pretty much acknowledged by the entire, not just the horror community, but it seems like the general public love this movie. And it is Ghostbusters. There, I said it. I know you're like, ooh, whoa, Ghostbusters? Are you kidding me? That's a classic, man. Well, to me, it's not a classic. To me, it's just like a decent, like, fun, kind of like kids movie almost, you know? Yeah, it does have a little bit of adult humor here and there, but I think overall it could be easily judged as a kids movie, you know. And we all saw it when we were kids. People like my age, you know, we all went to the theater and saw it as a kid and had fun with it. You go, oh, cool, look at Slimer, and look at that demon god thing. That's pretty cool special effects. You know, look at the Marshmallow Man. But looking back at it now, it's like, alright, it's alright, you know. But people, like, really love it. Like, oh my god, they think it's, like, one of the greatest movies ever made. I'm like, hold on now, come on. But yeah, I just don't love it the way people love it, you know. I disagree. I don't see it as a classic at all. I don't. So, yeah. And Eric also says, what is one of the most hated movies that's generally acknowledged as one of the most hated movies that you like? Hate to do this again, but Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers. Yeah, so if you guys go and watch the review I did a couple years back on Halloween 5, it'll explain pretty much all the details and the things I like and why I like it and why I feel the good outweighs the bad. I do acknowledge in my video the points that are bad. Yeah, there are some things about the film that are bad. It's a flawed film, no question. But there are a lot of things that I really like about Halloween 5. I think it's scary. I think there's some really creepy scenes, especially with Michael stalking, like, Rachel, when you see him, like, hiding in a closet and creeping around the house. It's creepy, man. And there's some scenes where you see Michael hiding behind the bush or hiding behind the tree. That's really cool and really creepy, you know. And there's some great action, too, in that third act when you see Michael trying to run down Jamie Lloyd with the car, and it gets intense, you know. And there's a great scene where Dr. Loomis is talking to Michael about the rage. You think he could kill them all, and it will take the rage away, you know. And Michael begins to, like, let go of the knife, and then Dr. Loomis is like, give me the knife, you know. And then, of course, he comes to his senses and then charges at Dr. Loomis. I really like that scene, you know. And there's a lot of good scenes, like the laundry chute scene. That was really intense, really suspenseful. When Jamie's trapped in the laundry chute thing, and Michael's stabbing at it from the outside, like stabbing the hell out of it. And it was intense and scary. So, yeah, there's a lot of good things that I like about Halloween 5. Is it a great movie? No, but I think it's a good movie, and I think it's a worthy addition to the Halloween franchise. So, there I said it. So number 4 is, what is your best experience or favorite time at a movie theater? And for me, that's going to be The Amazing Spider-Man. That's right, the one with the reboot that came out several years back with Andrew Garfield in the role of Peter Parker / Spider-Man. Not a great movie, but at that time, we got free tickets, me and my wife. We went into the city of Boston, downtown, and it was exciting. It was packed, there was people outside waiting to get in. And it was just a packed theater. It was a really cool theater, too, and I thought it was such a fun experience, and everyone in the theater just seemed to have a great time. It was just great positive vibes. Of course, later on, when I got the Blu-ray at home, and you analyze it and you realize that it's really not that great. But at that time, I really enjoyed it. Number 5 is, why do you YouTube? Yeah, simple as that. Very simple question. And why do I YouTube? Quite simply because I want to express my love of horror movies, and this is one of the few outlets that I have to do so, I don't have a lot of friends that are into horror in my daily, day-to-day life, so I can go on YouTube and express how I feel and put the word out for some movies that I love that maybe a lot of people haven't seen, and just show my love of horror, and I just love to talk about movies, period, not just horror, like sci-fi, action, and I do some videos about some video games. I do stuff about science fiction. I just love movies, and I love to talk about them, and it's great to connect with other YouTubers in the horror community, and we can talk about horror movies together, like on live streams and in the Facebook chats or on Messenger, things like that. I've really made some awesome connections in the YouTube horror community, and it's been so much fun. It's been nothing but positive for me personally, So that's all I have to say about that. So that was Hey Internet Eric here's 666 subscribers contest, and this was my entry. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Sean Patrick Urshan, and this is the Horror Corner. Tune in and stay scared.